What's the story, Morning Glory? What is the word, Hummingbird? Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and for joining me for this conversation about a variety of things. Let's start off with Britney Spears and Victor Wembanyama. Okay, this has been the talk of the town for a few days now. I'm just going to give my thoughts and opinion on this particular issue. So Britney Spears was at a hotel lobby in Las Vegas on her way to dinner, and she spots Victor Wembanyama. Who knew that Britney Spears pays attention to the NBA draft picks like this? Because I had no idea who he was. But evidently he was like the number one draft pick for this year. So she wants to take a picture with him. She approaches him from behind, and according to Britney Spears and her camp, his security guard gave her like a backhanded slap to get her hand off of Victor Wembanyama. It was like a reaction, right? And according to the security guard, he did not slap her, that his hand never made contact with her face. According to the security guard, as he moved her hand, I guess he moved her hand with such force that she ended up hitting herself in the face with the back of her hand. Well, it seemed like right after this incident happened, both sides were very apologetic to one another. Not necessarily Victor Wembanyama, but maybe his team and her team were like, hey, we're really sorry this happened, etc., etc. But at some point, Britney did end up filing charges against the security guard for battery and assault, or assault and battery. Well, the investigators or the police department, they reviewed everything. They reviewed the surveillance tape. I guess they talked to witnesses, and they decided that no crime was committed. That whatever contact that he made with Britney, whatever physical contact he made with Britney, it wasn't intentional and unlawful. So no crime was committed. So charges were never pressed against him. Britney is still feeling some kind of way about it, talking about how in all her years as being a celebrity and being in all kinds of situations and, you know, dating Justin Timberlake when they were at the height of their career in sync, she had never seen a security guard put hands on anybody. No matter how crazy the fans got, no matter how grabby, touchy-feely the fans got, she's never witnessed a security guard put their hands on someone or hit someone. So she's making a really big deal about this, claiming that, you know, she definitely was assaulted by this person, by the security guard. I don't know, but my question is, Britney, why are you running up to people trying to get a photo with them? Why wouldn't you have like your people contact his people and then make arrangements for y'all to take a picture together? Like if y'all were at the same restaurant, you know, have someone from your team walk over to someone from his team and say, hey, I'm with Britney Spears. She just wanted to know if she can take a picture with Victor. I don't understand why you're running up to people. And supposedly, when she approached him, she was talking in a British accent. Was she trying to disguise that she was Britney Spears? I'm very confused about Britney's behavior. I'm pretty sure, as everybody is. So there was just a completely different way to go about this. Now, initially, when I had read that the charges were, that the police were not going to, or the prosecution was not going to press any charges against him, I was kind of like, why not? You know, he put his hands on her. But then now it seems like there's more and more reports coming out saying that she probably hit her own self with her own hand, as he pushed her hand away with such force that she accidentally hit herself in the face with her own hand. I don't know, but Britney, please calm down. Britney, calm down. If you want something done, please ask someone in your team to do it for you. I'm pretty sure you're paying these people who are around you a lot of money to protect you and to do things for you. Please utilize them. Moving on to Keke Palmer. She damn near broke the internet. Not just with her outfit, but with her boyfriend. So, as everybody knows, Keke Palmer went to go see Usher in Las Vegas, and she had on a very risque outfit. It was like a bodysuit underneath, like a leotard one-piece bodysuit, and a sheer dress over it. And when she turned, it was a sheer dress, very body-hugging, hugged her in all the right places, and when she turned around, you know, her butt cheeks were out. So her boyfriend Darius Jackson got online and said, it's the outfit though, you a mom, basically attacking her motherhood for walking out in public in that outfit. Now, A lot of people have been saying, calling him broke and busted, questioning why would Keke Palmer date somebody who is so much more not as wealthy as she is, I guess. Somebody dusted off an old clip of the Steve Harvey show where Keke Palmer was a guest and Steve Harvey was trying to encourage her to date men who are billionaires. Keke Palmer evidently had told Steve Harvey that she's just going to go wherever her heart leads her, and that she's not concerned with how much money a man has, and that if she's not a billionaire herself, how can she expect someone else to come to the table being a billionaire, etc. And so people now are feeling like Steve Harvey is vindicated and that Keke Palmer should have listened to him and dated someone who was just as wealthy as she was, or even more wealthy. The only thing that I have to say about the Steve Harvey situation is money does not equate character. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean that you're going to treat the people around you any better than someone who doesn't have any money at all. Money does not equate character. It does not equate being loving, being caring, none of that stuff. You can ask Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend. She's going through it with Tiger Woods. He's trying to kick her. He kicked her out of the damn house after they broke up and told her, okay, you're on your own now. Fly, little birdie, fly. Then you have Kevin Costner. His ex-wife refuses to leave their family home because they're going through whatever they're going through. He's trying to kick her out of the damn house, and he's trying to make sure that she gets as little as possible in their divorce because there was a prenuptial agreement. So just because someone is with a millionaire, a billionaire, or someone who has a lot of money, it doesn't mean that their relationship is going to be perfect. Steve Harvey himself has a whole bunch of money, but he has children that don't want anything to do with him. He has children who have said really horrible things about him as a father. He's going through it with his own kids, and he's a millionaire. So money doesn't equate character. Now, Darius Jackson, let me get on you. Whatever issues you had with your woman's outfit, if you felt however you felt, that is your right, that is your prerogative to feel whatever you want to feel. People came out saying that he was controlling and that he's, a misogynist because he's trying to control his woman, tell her what to wear, what not to wear. I've never seen a situation, well, let me take that back. There have been plenty of situations that we all know of, and some of us have even experienced them, where your man is like, you're not going out looking like that. You're not going to wear that outfit, when you're out with your girls or whatever. It's either too low cut, too high cut, too whatever, too tight, too loose, too whatever. And the woman's going to make up her mind. Either she's going to wear what she wants or she's going to not wear what she wants, whatever. So my issue with Darius is, I don't have an issue with you having an issue with her outfit. You can feel however you want to feel, but please keep it off the internet. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to read it. We don't want to know about it. Whatever domestic problems you're having with Keke, keep it to yourself. Wait until she comes home and have a private conversation with her. Don't put your relationship issues online. I hate it when couples go back and forth on social media. It's very tacky. We're not interested. We all have our own problems, but we're not putting it online to expose it to the whole wide world. Nobody cares. We have our own issues. Deal with that in private. You and Keke deal with that in private. Now, what I want to know is, are they really going to break up over an internet post? That's what I want to know. Or does Keke feel embarrassed now that, she's with someone that everybody told her not to be with because he didn't have enough money? And now she's like, I have to leave him now because if I stay with him, they're going to drag me too for staying with him because he's broke and he's supposedly misogynistic and controlling. So now I really got to leave him. Now, no matter, so Keke, she responded with her subliminals, saying whatever she was saying, in a subliminal way about she should have taken more pictures, whatever the situation is going on. I don't know. I don't want to hear about it. I don't really care. But even though she's trying to present herself as being very strong and I don't need him, I'm going to do what I want, I know that she's got to be hurt for her baby because she's a brand new mom with a brand new baby. And I'm not going to believe for a second that she is happy about what's been going on between her and Darius Jackson, because I don't think this is the life that she had envisioned for her child. To hell with what he wants, to hell with what she wants. She's worried about her baby. Her baby's too young to know what's going on, obviously. But as a mother, you don't, you have a certain idea of what type of an environment you want your child to be raised in. And maybe Keke, for all intents and purposes, wanted her baby to be in an environment where both the mom and the dad were present, raising him together. And now it seems like they're going to be breaking up over this internet post and whatever. Don't let the internet get in between your relationship, because we all have problems. No relationship is perfect. Him having an issue with her outfit, in my opinion, it's not anything new. Okay, it's nothing new. Men have always had issues with what their women wore if they felt like what they wore was just a little bit too risque. Okay. And like I said, either she's going to do what she wants or she's not. She decided to do whatever the hell she wanted, which is fine. So now then he needs to just adjust himself. Does this need to be a breakup? Anyways, I'm just saying that I think that she's probably hurt as a mom because she doesn't want her baby to be growing up in an environment where, they're not going to be together. But of course, you know what? If he's a jerk and she's got to leave him, then she's got to do what she's got to do. I don't know. But to me, the whole thing was so silly on his part. And I'm just really asking myself, are they going to break up over an internet post? Moving on from there, Natalie Portman of Star Wars fame. She also did Black Beauty, etc. A whole bunch of big time Hollywood blockbuster movies. She's like an A-list celebrity. So Natalie Portman is married to a man by the name of Benjamin Millipede. They've been married for a few years. They have 2 children together, a boy and a girl. Well, back in March, it was exposed that he was having an affair with a 25-year-old climate activist. According to these anonymous sources, this affair was very, very passionate. It was hot and heavy. Okay. The attraction between Benjamin Millipede and his mistress was strong. It was fire. So she has this affair. It's exposed and everybody was wondering, what the hell is Natalie going to do? Well, Natalie has decided to stand by her man, but it's with conditions. So not only is she giving him conditions in their relationship, she's also giving him an ultimatum that if he cheats on her again, she says that she's out. So he's been abiding by all of her conditions, including giving her all of his passwords. Every single night is date night, and he won't go out without her. The reason for the affair, they say, is that Natalie was gone a lot working. She's an A-list celebrity. She's a big time actor. So she was gone a lot working. And so he had too much time on his hands. And he felt like he was a single parent. He felt like, she had abandoned him or something, whatever. So he decides to start up this affair with this young lady. My opinion about this is I don't see how Natalie Portman can stay with someone who has broken her trust in such a public way. I couldn't do it. You're having an affair with another woman. Supposedly this affair is very passionate. It's heated. The attraction is strong. The chemistry is crazy between him and this 25-year-old woman. I would have left because the trust has been broken. Now I'm out here looking like a fool running after you publicly humiliated me. Affairs are not mistakes. I don't care what anybody says. Affairs are not mistakes. They're very, very intentional. You're married. You know that if your wife found out she's going to be hurt by this, what you're doing is wrong. So yeah, I would have left. I wouldn't have stayed. I would have left so fast, so damn fast, because I'm publicly humiliated now. Yeah, there's no way I would have stayed. So Natalie Portman, good luck to you. Good luck to all of that. And hopefully he's going to be a good boy from here on out. But whatever these conditions are, date night every night, having passwords to all of his whatever, to his phone and stuff, that doesn't mean that he will never cheat again. If he wants to cheat, he'll cheat again. The heart wants what the heart wants. If he wants to mess up, he's going to mess up again. You can have all of his passwords. You can, have date night every night. There's still going to be a time when he's going to be alone. And if he wants to meet with somebody, he's going to meet with somebody regardless. Moving on to DanielleJonas. DanielleJonas, 36 years old, owner of a jewelry company called the Danielle Company, I think it's called. What's it called? It's called, it's called the DanielleJonas Company. She is married to Kevin Jonas, one of the Jonas brothers. So she stated on her podcast, she has a podcast called the Lady Gang Podcast, and she had said that she feels less than her 2 sisters-in-law. Her sisters-in-law are Priyanka Jonas or Priyanka Chopra and Sophia Turner. Sophia Turner, known for being on Game of Thrones and X-Men. Priyanka Chopra, known for being on Quantico and Citadel, among other things. So out of the three Jonas wives, she feels like she's less than, that she hasn't accomplished as much as they have, that they have made their names apart from being a Jonas wife, and that she herself is only known for being married to a Jonas brother. And so she wants to make a name for herself outside of that, etc., etc. I could never admit on a public forum that I feel less than somebody in my own damn family. I couldn't do it, because you're just as human as they are. You're not any less than anybody else. They're not any better than you just because they're a little bit more well known than you. Just that whole thing of, the pity party. I feel so sorry for myself because, I haven't accomplished as much as my sisters. I would never admit that. What I would do instead is I would just buckle down and make it a name for myself. I would never go on a public forum and admit that I'm less than another human being. No, we're all equal. Okay, we're all equal. Nobody's better than anybody else. So, yeah, I wouldn't admit that. Even if that's how I felt, I would never admit it publicly. So, it seems like her jewelry business is probably not taking off. She's got too much time on her hands, and she decides to have this pity party for herself. No, girl, what you do is you just buckle down on your business or whatever you want to do that, you want to make a name for yourself on, and just work on that, and then show them something. Rise up and show them that you are just as accomplished as anybody else. Instead of, coming on your podcast talking about, oh, I feel less than my sisters-in-law because, they're known for their, for being actresses, and they've accomplished a whole lot, and so they have a name outside of being a Jonas wife. No, don't do that. Just work a little bit harder and be successful in your jewelry making business or whatever the hell that you're doing, and just show I can show you better than I can tell you. Show them. Don't tell them, just show them. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. On your way out, please don't forget to rate the video. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely talk to you later. Bye.